Vogs.
Buddy Vogs.
WVogs18.
Go on, Vogs.
WVogs 18.
Vogs 18.
Okay.
Vogs 18.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
Football, tennis, hockey, golf.
I don't have friends. I got family.
This is where the fun begins.
That's right, everybody. It's WVogs18 here with another impromptu live stream. First off, I want to apologize for earlier. I went live for a few moments and then I cut it short because I saw my friend Chris Graffs was doing a live stream with his friend to celebrate his birthday. Happy birthday, Chris. Hope it's going well, and I hope to talk to you again soon. And yes, I know there are a few other folks that are live, such as Cupo Comics, Will, and Between the Lines with Geek Out with Roscoe, K-Pop Junkie, and their guest, Papa Wheelie, and a few others. But I wanted to go live for at least 2 hours myself. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm a little tired from work, but I wanted to do this anyway. It was a crazy day at work. It thunderstormed, it lightning, it was rainy. And we lost power in the store for a few moments, and then our backup generator kicked in. So it was a crazy day, but on to tomorrow. Tomorrow's another short day, and then I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, and I may swing by the comic store. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what my friend and I want to do. But before I introduce my guest, I want to go through the chat. First, we got me dropping the StreamYard link. We got Tex's Hockey Card saying Vogs. Hello, Tex. We got DJ Wise saying round 2 fight. Yep, round 2 indeed. We got Barry Bear saying what's up, Will? What's up, Barry? And we got Cliff on Comics saying what's up. I think we'll hear from that guy in a little while, but what's up, Cliff? Then we got the Bud Files. What's up, Bud Files? Barry, hello, me. Meet the real me, right? But without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guests. First, we've got... Well, I'm not going to spend too much time with the intros anymore. I'm going to eventually do intro clips for my guests, but you know him. He's a regular on my shows. Kevin Random Rips.
Hey. Where's
Hey,
my
Kevin.
camera? There it
How's
is.
it going?
Hey, y'all. Just
And
looking
then next, we've got a frequent guest, and I'm going to start to invite him more because he's so awesome as well, just like Kevin and everyone I know. We got Cliff on Comics. Hi, Cliff.
How are you?
Good. Let me address the rest of the chat real quick. We got Budget Rip saying hello. Hey, Will, and everyone. Hey, Budget. We got Barry saying hi to Kevin.
Hey, Budget. Hey,
Hello,
Barry.
Kevin. And then we got Barry saying hello, Budget. And then we got
Kevin,
Budget Rip saying Barry and Bud Files. And then we got Pizza Rat Reads. What's up, Pizza?
Pizza Rat. Haven't seen you in a while, man. It's good to see you.
So, I know Kevin was here first, but I'm going to allow Cliff to go first. Cliff, how was Terrificon?
Terrific and exhausting. I mean, I don't even know what you want to do. How about I have so many stories. Pick one.
Well, you got one book,
like
right? Or did you pick up more?
One what?
One comic.
For me?
Yeah.
One.
I picked up lots of comics for me.
Let's see these.
Let's
go into one.
Let's go into one of the bags. You know what I'm really angry at myself for?
Oh, Cliff, by the way.
Oh, Pizza Rat was there.
I missed a lot of people, but I'm a big ass dude. I'm running around 6'3", all over that casino. But some of these other dudes are big. I mean, not big like me, but they're tall. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Hey, Christina.
Well, if it's like Dragon Con, you're lucky if you can see around the cosplayers.
Listen, Saturday was insane. It was difficult for anyone and everything. My buddy, Toy Games, in the last 20 minutes of the show, asked me to go over to Valaverse, and this was their exclusive for this show. But hilariously, he wanted me to get their exclusive from Dallas, so I got this from Terrificon, and this thing. Oh my god!
I
This
didn't
thing
know
is the
you.
Dallas.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what's in there.
Well, I'm not opening it because it doesn't belong to me, but it's the hero figure versus whatever's going on here.
So, what are you gonna do with the figures?
They're going to my buddy. He paid me for them, but like that was like the last thing to happen. And then,
Real quick. Pizza got to meet Eric Larson and Scott Snyder.
Nice.
Hey, Beck.
Oh, that's
Hey,
awesome.
Pizza.
So
By the way, the link is pinned at the top if anybody wants to join. Pizza, Beck, Christina, anybody.
So I've met Scott Snyder on a few occasions. And
Absolutely, Pizza.
by the way, how funny is this? So these kids are running around, right? Like asking for $2 for this sheet for Cliff's Cons in Plainfield, Connecticut. And I'm like, I'm gonna pay you $2 for this so I can get a discounted entry or something for Cliff's Con. I was like, how about my name is Cliff? Where's my special discount? Like, what is it? Like, what do I get for being Cliff?
Whoa. We just got some breaking news, Kevin.
What?
Do you see that?
Oh no, Jay is without Pepsi.
He's holding a beer. Cliff Con sounds awesome.
Well, he's got beer. So
Anyhow,
he'll be okay.
I look forward to it. I may try to go. When the heck is it?
You should wear a name tag that says "My name is Cliff."
Boy, I'm gonna show up there cliffed out. I'll be like, where's the other Cliff? Where is he? I demand his presence. I'm like, not you, Michael from Lunch Buddy Comics. Cliff, the other one, where are you? But let's see. Toy collectible almost every month. So
That's
I guess I got to
awesome.
scan to find out when the next one is. Good. Maybe I'll take my friend Dave because he was really sad he didn't get to go with me to this show.
Have you ever done any LARPing, Cliff?
No, that's
Yeah.
too much for me.
Beck,
That's too much.
I hope.
You would be so good at it.
One sec. Beck,
Maybe, but like I have such a neurotic time with clothing,
Oh, no.
So like I would be like, well, what am I gonna be? And if I am gonna be that, who's gonna make my outfit? I don't know how to make these outfits. How's it gonna work?
So real quick. Pizza's gonna come on soon. Beck, I would love to have you on too soon. I know you appear every so often, but I would love to have you soon too. Oh, that's funny. Yes.
Where everybody knows your name. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
And
that
you know
stinks.
it's like you came.
The 3 men in the basement meetup. You
Yeah,
missed
Three Men in
it.
the Basement they are great. So here's some random books I was like grabbing out on my way out the door. So as we know, 2024 is my quest for the Defenders. So I got Giant Size Defenders #2.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And mind you, ignore the prices here because I basically like made a stack and was like, all right, make me a deal so we can leave.
Yeah. I had
And,
that at one time.
Yeah.
That was in the collection I sold when I moved out of home in the 90s.
Nice.
Now this is a real cover. Hulk has got
Yeah.
Valkyrie, Doctor Strange is flying overhead. There's swamp creatures coming to attack. And then I know I own at least one version of this, but the guy just let me take one of them for free.
I'm intrigued. Ooh, nice.
The first appearance of Starhawk.
I'll take one.
And then this one, first appearance of Baron Blood.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So this was kind of on my list. And this, I miss so many people. But Ryan G. Brown signed this for me. It's gonna go.
Wow.
This is going
That's
to Comics
gorgeous.
Cancer. This
Nice.
is his
Going to
exclusive cover.
C3. Nice.
That's awesome.
And then I debated on what to do with this, but I'm keeping it. It's mine. I got the entire Dead Man miniseries signed by Jose Garcia Lopez.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm going to invite Pizza Rat when you're done with your little stack.
I'll have this like Garcia Lopez.
And then I've got so much more in the car, but I'm gonna spare you.
Are you going to do a video recap?
I'm joining Black Crown 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday night, where we're going to do a Terrific Con recap, and then I'll probably talk about it even more this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with Old Wolf Tony, who'll join me on Comics and Coffee with Cliff, and both of us were there, so we can talk about some.
So you're going to show everything you got. Good.
Yeah. So this side is my artist that I met there. All right.
Nice.
So there's John Jang. There's Joe Prado, Mark Bagley, Terry Dodson, who said he'll bring his wife next year. This is oh my God, I forgot her last name, but her last name is Mello. Adriana Mello. So Adriana Mello and Joe Prado worked on Justice League Dark together. And Joe Prado gave me a page from Justice League Dark that he inked and she drew, and they both signed it, and that's going to C3.
Wow.
Nice.
Cool. I like
Hey,
Justice League
Maritza.
Dark.
Hi, Maritza. What
Oh,
was
wow.
that Batman comic you were holding in the car? Was that a key?
No, it was just a random book that I picked up. It might be a key. I'll find out when I look it up.
Hi,
But
Cookie
look,
Lady.
hey, Cookie Lady. All right.
Hey, Cookie Lady.
Cliff, I love you. Sticker Gang, Black Crown Comics.
Nice.
Love you, Cliff. Nice to meet you, Old Wolf. Yo, Cliff from Boston Chris, because that's the first time. Whenever when the first time we were on the street together, he's like, "Yo, Cliff." But I'm looking at the camera, but I'm looking at the camera, but I wasn't looking at the screen. Like, you know, it was like on a different screen. It was funny, so I was like, I remember that. So that was a nod to that. Down here, the butcher putting the love arrow from because, you know, I'm obsessed with him and Matt. Mr. 845. This is Dan from Dan's X-Men. And Brandon from Mon Comics over here.
Nice.
So I thought I did pretty good with this
Yes, you
Batman.
did. Hey,
You know?
I don't want to hold them much further back. I feel horrible.
That's
We
okay.
got Pizza Rat in the background. Pizza!
Hey.
Woo!
Yo, long time no talk, buddy.
Yeah, good to see you.
What's up? What's up?
So
Good, man. We missed you.
So Pizza, those lines for Scott and Greg were too much.
All right. Me and Beck were online for Scotty Young.
Yeah, let me put
And
full screen. Yep.
there must have been like 60 people. And we were just like, you know what? Forget it. We'll order a signature from his website if we really want it. I don't want to spend the whole day at the con just waiting in line.
Yep.
But everyone else we wanted to meet, we met. So we covered ground.
You know, Paul in the 619, we miss you, bro, but we know you're doing great.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we love you, man. Paul was saying like last show, he's like, I'm gonna miss them, and they're always welcome back.
I appreciate that.
So what you got?
What I got? All right, we'll show some books. First person I met, Eric Larson. I got the Ninja Turtles X Savage Dragon signed.
Right.
Nice. Try again the camera right there. I had to get Savage Dragon #1 signed by Larson himself. Then, believe it or not, a family friend of ours happened to be at the con. His name is Paul Kupperberg. Not sure if you guys are familiar with him, but he did a lot of the work on Doom Patrol. He's also a writer currently on Archie. So he hooked us up with a couple of.
I read those Doom Patrols, but I didn't know the names. Yeah,
but funny story actually. I went to prom with his niece, so I was telling him that when I met him.
Hey,
nice. So that was funny. What else did I get? I met Mark Wade. Mark Wade gave us a nice little Zahoyle to start the show.
On the absolute power. Nice.
He was awesome, Mark Wade, too.
Bet he is.
Beck met Dan Perrin. He does a lot of the art for Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Archie.
Yep.
There's him
I
right
don't
there.
know how long you could be on pizza, but I can go upstairs real quick and run and get my autograph books I've collected.
Yeah, why not? I'm down tonight. I'm fine. I got nothing going on. Then Scott Snyder. He was the man. He was a legend. Hard to
Oh,
see a
yeah.
little bit. but-
What's that called?
And then I got another Scott. Hold on, I'll pull it.
Yep. And when he's done, I'm going to go upstairs real quick. I'll have you guys talk. I'm going to get my autograph books.
I'm stumped. I don't think I have.
Not
any
mine.
autograph
Mine
comics
from
anymore.
Scott Snyder, like
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
waited for Scott
Beck
Snyder
gonna
for,
appear?
1
Beck.
hour. But
Beck, come on.
hi.
she's screaming.
Nice.
You need to appear on screen one day again. We miss you.
I'll be there.
What'd she say?
I'm still so wiped out and tired. So
She's been tired. And then we worked all day today.
Oh,
we
no worries.
didn't get home until like late Sunday.
Let me get my books. You
Yeah,
guys
go for it, man.
on.
I think the only autograph comics I have left are Neil Gaiman and Chris Claremont. I held on to those.
He was there, Chris Claremont.
there. Didn't want to wait for it.
Did you wait for him, Cliff? Did you do Chris Claremont?
No, I've met Chris Claremont before. His line was pretty steady, but I was very distracted. There was so much going on.
So much.
I wanted to meet people, I wanted to meet
Yeah.
I wanted to meet the Canadians, which I did. I wanted to see my friends, which I got most people, but I got a lot of surprise hits. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What did I get in here?
Next year, we got to do some type of organized YouTube meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We absolutely do, because
We're going to do that at Heroes Con next year, too. We have a lot of people planning to meet up there.
So I got my 3 Men in the Basement sticker.
Wait
Down.
a minute. You hate sticker people.
These are poker chips.
What's going on?
3 Men in the Basement got poker chips.
I got poker chip too. Some people were lucky enough to receive this.
What's that one? I can't see it. Hold on.
The Council of Comics, baby.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I think my finger's covering me. And let's see who else is here. Oh, also, hold on, there's got to be more. I met so many people. This is ridiculous.
I really want to run into you met Moncon. Did you meet All Sorts of Words?
No.
I wanted to bump into him so bad. He's one of my favorite channels.
And
Okay, so
if for those lucky enough, I gave them one of these as well
Oh, that's awesome.
in honor of my friend.
so I'm back. We got Mantis T-Boggin. What's up?
Hey, man.
So I'm gonna
James.
go big screen real quick.
Okay.
I got most of these at HeroesCon last year. This one signed by a bunch of YouTubers: Pocan Joe, Durs, Lady Durs, Will Couple Comics, still 35 cents. Dave. Let's see, Marcus, Circumstances, Freaky Louie, Bub's World, The Comic Vet, Izzyverse, Namen, DJ Lynx, Roscoe, Digger Jim, Austin LeMay, Rob Fat Stacks. I forgot whose signature that is. Evil Mike, Mickey 9.5, and Big Lion Cat.
Yeah. And there's going to be even more there next year.
What's up, DJ?
And then we got Spider Gwen, Ghost Spider,
Big Tex.
done by Jenny Frizen.
Yeah, Jenny. I want to meet Jenny Frizen also really
She's
badly.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Marvin Wynn. This is my signing the Edge. It's right here.
Oh, that's cool.
John Jang signing Death Rage.
Very nice.
Justin Birch Letters. He does the lettering for this book. I didn't read the book because it's just dark and weird. What's up, Jagular? Justin.
Jagular.
And he signed it right there. Over there. He signed and did the sketches on the cover too for me. We got Matthew Atkins from Beeswax. He's part of the community. Number one.
Awesome.
Number two.
Those are cool covers. I like them.
Yeah, he remarked them. Izzyverse NYC signed this and he did a commission for me. It's on a Vader down cover. He did commissions. He did a Darth Maul for I think a Darth Maul for Trev. And then he did as for episode 3 Anakin Skywalker. So we
Oh
did
wow.
that. Yeah. The autograph's like right near his shoulder, but yeah.
Oh man.
Shout out to Durs. He got Rob, DJ Links, and Mark Legion of Comics. That's who the autograph I couldn't recognize. And then I got Awesome made to sign it. It's the Comics Curing Cancer art book.
Very nice.
These are from Marvin's website. It's this Fine Ticks comic, but I'm in this issue. There is a version of me in there in comic book form. And then we got Marvin to sign this one. I ordered that from his website. So that's all my autograph books. And then I have like, if Frizen's there again next year, I have like 7 books I'm gonna get to her. Cause like I think it's like 5 free she does. And then after that it's like $5.
Yeah. Cliff, did you get the 3-day pass?
I did.
Did you attempt Keanu Reeves?
Absolutely not. I wasn't even there Friday.
I wonder how big that line
Now, my
was.
friend-
They probably
my
looped
friend
around
Carla-
a bit.
My friend Carla got online at 6 a.m. and she was number 54 to meet Keanu Reeves.
Wow.
That's not
I
bad.
saw on Facebook it was like 8:30 or something, and someone was like, "There's 3 spots left. Hurry up! If you know someone, tell someone. 3 spots."
Wow.
In the meantime, I was taking my mother. I was in the hospital with my mom. We were at the hospital for the surgeon to stitch up her chin.
Yeah.
All right. Then her heartbeat was irregular and they wanted to keep her. So I left to go meet my oral surgeon. As I arrived at my oral surgeon at 12:20, and my appointment is at 12:30, I received a text from my mother that they're letting me go. So I was like, well, I guess when I wrap up with the oral surgery, I'll see you. Because I'm foolish. I had 1 tooth removed a couple years ago, and I walked right out the door with Novocaine's face and everything, and drove home, right? So I'm thinking this is gonna be smooth butter. No, I finished some paperwork up front, walk in, they're like, okay, so we're removing 3 teeth today. I said, oh hell no, we're not. Then in walks my handsome oral surgeon. Woo, I rough and tumbly and tattooed. As we know, I have multiple lists, so this was high on one list. Amberescent eyes. I had amberescent eyes, man, all weekend. It was wonderful. So anyhow, he's there, and he's like, well, I want to remove this top. I'm like, it's not hurting anybody, and it's not hurting me. So then we're talking about the 2 that do need to come out, yada, yada. Yeah. And he's like, so you don't have a ride? Did you eat recently? I'm like, yes, to all the, I was like, yes, I ate recently. No to the ride. And I was, because he said he wants to knock me out. I forgot the word. Anesthetized or whatever. He used the word that
anesthesia,
like something, but he used the word that I know means you're gonna knock me out. I said, oh no. I said for the referral to say not to knock me out. I was like, that is not happening. He's like, well, you have no ride, nothing. We'll have to reschedule. I'm like, great. So we're gonna do all the things, but you are not knocking me out. He goes, I'm gonna have this hand tool drilling through your teeth. I'm like, am I gonna hear it? Yes. Am I going to feel it? No. I was like, is it going to cause vibrations? He's like, yeah, probably. I was like, let's do it, baby. Yeah. And then he was like, do you need to do anything else? Check me out. So, of course, he stuck his finger in my mouth. It was so hot. I was so excited. And I was like, oh, my God, he really knows how to do this, right? The full cheek pull and everything. I could teach you how to do it one day, Boggs. And so, like, and I was like, damn, he's good at this. And I'm like, so excited. I was like, does he know what he's doing? And I was like, no, Clifford, you got to calm down. Like, this is his job. Of course he knows how to pull dude's feet, I was like, my body is ready. So that was my Friday adventure. By the time I picked up my mother, calmed the F down, recombobulated, got in the car and went to go meet my friend Rich Davis, aka Velvet Joker. Anyhow, I got there at like 9:30 to our motel, which was we lived, all right. But this Motel 6, all right. There was 2 creepy crawlies that I killed. I don't even know what they were, but
what town were you in?
Niantic.
Niantic, okay, because I live in Connecticut. All right.
Yeah, we were 17 minutes from there.
Got
And
it.
it's like twice I killed a creepy crawly, and it was just fine. Someone almost ran me over in the parking lot the first night when I went to go get something in the car. The police kept circling through, so I'm like, I'm gonna Google this place because I need answers. So anyhow, sure enough, they got on one side of the motel, they got Section 8 people living there, right? Which of course I was like, okay. Then I read up how there's like almost weekly police calls to this place. I'm like, great. And then that was pretty much it. And of course, signs everywhere that there will be no turn down service thanks to COVID-19. So I'm like, all right, awesome. And the mattress was firm as effing hell.
That's all that matters.
That said, we had a perfectly pleasant time. Then the door to night 2, when I went back, and it's like 1 a.m. I'm trying to get in. I can't get in. My car died. I get the girl at the front desk. She comes with this device to reset the door. That doesn't work. So I knock on the window to wake up Rich to open the door, and someone else yells, "Shut the f up!" Right? And I'm like, "Oh my God!" And I look at her. I was like, "Was that him?" So I call him, and his phone's on vibrate at this point, but it woke him. And I was like, "Well, I'm at the door with the front desk. I'm so sorry." He goes, "I didn't yell at you." I'm like, "Oh my God!" So that's it. I went in. I crawled into bed. Well, a little bit, and like he immediately jumped back into bed. John Wick 3 was just starting when I walked into the room. It was the perfect movie to fall asleep to, and so that was my Friday night adventure. And now let me tell you about Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. Every time I got near their line, the line was horrific. But
I waited an hour and a half for them.
I would walk right past them like nothing, right?
Yeah.
So the first time I walked past him, I grabbed Greg and I tell him a cute story from when I was 17 and I first met him, and he worked on the Angela miniseries and he signed it for me. And I was like, I don't know why you don't get, you don't have a regular Angela series. He goes, "Kid, go home and write to Todd McFarlane every single day that I should get an Angela miniseries, right? Or full series." Yeah. So I shared that story. Then I see them again later. They're at Bobby Flay's Burger Place at the bar having a drink.
Oh yeah.
And I just can't resist them, So I run over to them and I grab Greg by the shoulders and I was like, "Hey," I was like, I got a grinder. I got my grinder notification. Are you, 2 dads for 1 chub? And they were like, and I was like, "I'm just messing with you. I just wanted to say hi." And of course, Greg did remember me from earlier, so that was fun. But I thought that was pretty good. Are you 2 dads for 1 chub? I thought that was great.
Good night, DJ. But that's awesome. Cool.
So I'll tell the chat the Keanu Reeves story because I think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, let's hear it. Oh God, what's
the
up,
Foxwood
John?
story? The
Foxwood story.
I told it earlier. Go for it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Not here though.
Oh, okay. So Keanu Reeves is playing at Foxwoods Casino. For those of you that don't know, big, massive casino here in Connecticut. So the guy who I forget his name, the artist for Berserk. What's his name again? Do you remember? I can't remember.
Oh my God! It's
someone with an R. Rory something, I think.
I don't know.
So the owner of this con, Terrificon, is like friendly with the artist from Berserk. So he's been trying to get Keanu.
Ron Garney.
Thank you. Trying to get Keanu to possibly come to Terrificon to make an appearance.
Wait,
so
just so you know, didn't you mean Ron was doing that?
Yeah.
Right, because I want you to know, Mitch had no clue. Yeah.
So all of a sudden, Keanu agrees. So he decides to call this guy, Mitch Haddock, who runs Terrificon, and he answers the phone, And he goes, "Hello, who's this?" And he goes, "This is Keanu Reeves." And he goes, "Yeah, right." Hangs it up.
No.
Hangs up on Keanu Reeves. So then the artist calls and goes, "Hey, did you just hang up on Keanu Reeves?" And he goes, "That was really Keanu Reeves?" So whatever, they work out some type of thing that Keanu's going to come to Mohegan Sun, which is the adjacent casino where the convention was being held, and he would meet the first 100 people who bought the 3-day pass or the VIP pass, and he would just do an exclusive signing, pretty much for free.
Damn, I would have loved to meet Keanu.
I mean, you got a free book. Like they brought
Yeah.
the book. You know,
You didn't get to meet him, right?
No,
No, I didn't.
Story, and it was fabulous. So Keanu shows up, and Keanu is just thrilled by the whole thing, and he gets a bunch of shirts from Mitch and everything.
Yeah.
But Foxwoods is blowing up Mitch's phone. You can't do this. He can't be there. He's our guest for the weekend. And they just don't stop. So Keanu wants him and his band at Foxwoods to wear the Terrificon shirts. And the Foxwoods like, no, he can't. He cannot do that. You cannot advertise at events at a competing casino. It's in the contract. You know? And
For those of you that don't live here, they're like 27 minutes, 30 minutes from each other.
even less, because your speed laws in Connecticut apparently are a joke.
Yeah, it's 65 miles per hour, but you better be going 89, otherwise I'm cutting you off.
Yes, exactly. Every time I got on the road, I'm doing 70, and everyone else is doing 80, 90, and 100. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You know? So like, and then the signs say monitored by some air.
Yeah, we got drones in the sky. Yeah.
What drones? I ain't seen one ticket yet from any of you mofos. Nothing. Y'all just cut me off.
Okay, go ahead with your story though.
So anyhow, but that was the thing. Like Keanu stood up for Mitch. Mitch told them, "You're only doing this to me because I'm the lowest man on the totem pole. Your beef isn't really with me, right?"
Yeah.
And and Keanu came to me. I didn't go to him. So that's not what this is about.
You got to meet Keanu?
No, I know.
No, we didn't meet Keanu. So did you hear about the drama that happened on the line waiting for Keanu?
Oh, do tell.
Okay, so
do tell real quick.
They said online to line up. I'm just hearing this from other people. This is all hearsay. They're lining up at 8 a.m. But you know, comic people are not lining up. They're not lining up at 8 a.m. So people are down there already at 5 o'clock in the morning. Actually, Mon Comics was there. He did meet him. But so yeah, they're lining up. And the hotel staff at Mohegan Sun, they have this crazy rule because of people drinking and gambling. You cannot sit down on the floor at Mohegan Sun. Like the minute your tuchus touches the floor, you better be up. So they all had to stand for like 7 hours straight, and they kept telling them that they have to get closer together.
What's up, Johnny?
Closer.
Epiphany.
What's up? They all had to get closer together. And then the problem was that this was so sprung on so quickly that the hotel staff wasn't really. Some of them didn't believe that Keanu was coming. Some of them didn't really know what was going on. Apparently, it was a mess. I heard.
So, real quick, is Keanu like a comic book lover? Does he read comics?
He has a series called Berserk.
No, I meant himself.
It's pretty good.
I meant does he collect himself?
I'm not sure. I would say he does. He
probably does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from what I know about him.
Can someone check if the link is pinned at the top?
He's got a new book out as well with Chia Melville.
Yeah, he has a something else. What was it called?
I see it pinned at the top.
Something else.
I'm gonna drop it again.
I know William Gibson did a blurb for the cover. William Gibson's one of my favorite cyber.
What do you mean? What's up, Perry? What up, Perry?
Perry.
Oh man, I am tired, but I plan to go at least 2 hours. So, so what's next? When do you got? What's the next comic thing you're doing? Pizza.
That's about it for now. Probably CliffCon. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's about it.
I feel like I have to go
You
because
have
people
to.
need to know.
Or if you're far from it, I would say don't. If it's close by to you, do it. It's okay.
Well,
It's like a local kind of
Where in New York are you?
local
Where in
kind
New
of
York are you, Cliff?
Where? Well, no, I'm in like Poughkeepsie, New York.
Okay, so that's not
That's
terrible.
not terrible.
I can hear Beck, but she doesn't show up. Hi, Beck. Show
Oh
up
wait, I
here
didn't
again
show my
eventually.
number one thing that I got. Hold on.
Hey, Beck, promise me you'll make an appearance again one day.
I don't even know if this is gonna show up on camera.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
met
saw
Brian
that.
O'Halloran from Clerks.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Love
Yeah, I got him to sign my Moopy.
It's dope.
Nice.
You draw off my super awesome teenage Ninja Turtles.
Yes, I did. The Dan Parent.
Yeah.
I showed that.
Yeah, my next comic
I
thing
noticed-
is, I don't know when.
I noticed they have the Jay and Silent Bob Clerks 3 pops on Amazon for like $10 a piece.
Oh, really?
Like,
That's awesome.
I can afford that.
Pizza, I went to my LCS and I'm kicking myself. They had a Batman 85th anniversary Funko and they had a Kid Pool Funko at my
Oh, wow.
LCS.
That's awesome.
But dude, I'm happy you made it. Like I said, all of us on pause, we miss you, but you guys are
Thank
welcome
you,
back anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah, Paul was like, "Yeah, I'm happy they joined us when they could." I'm like,
It's
yeah.
back here.
Absolutely.
And I'm joining you guys on Paul next Tuesday, the 27th.
Yes, I'm not able to make the first 45 minutes because I'll be at work. What's up, Rude?
What's up, Rude?
But yeah, tomorrow on Paul's we're having Hip Hops and me, Steve.
Oh, I love him.
What's up, Ian? Wow, this is the most people I've had in a while. But yeah, we'll probably cut it off at the 2 hour mark, 2.5 hour mark, because I don't know when he'll be able to jump on or if he will, but John's comic with kids wants to jump on when he gets home. I don't know when that
As
is.
I
It's
like to call him John's Comic Sans Kids.
why?
Because we haven't seen those kids in so long. So now it's, so Sans was in without kids. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Cliff, how was your show with the council? Dang, dude, I didn't even board this signed comic. Oh well, it's not signed on the back.
So what was that? What did you say? How was my what with what?
How was your show with the
Oh,
council?
that's cool, Kevin. High
My show-
times. Hell yeah.
I was I don't know what I was doing. As usual, I'm just barking up some dude's tree.
Who's your guest on coffee this week?
It's Old Wolf, Tony.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna talk even more about Terrificon. It's gonna
Kevin,
be
you have to jump on sometime.
Oh, here it is.
Kevin, you have to be on Cliff's morning show. Oh, we've got a guest in the back. What up? We spoke at the devil. It's John.
Oh, John.
What's up?
Yep, no kids allowed because Cliff's running through his grinder hookups, and it's just you don't know what you're gonna get here.
Grinder.
Do you see it? John's
the
Comic
blowers,
Sans Kids. That's
Growler.
Not the exact one, Kevin. I'm the chasing. I got that. I just got that terrific on the chasing, Amy. That's funny.
I only know about half of those apps, Cliff. So I clearly you're educating us.
That's awesome.
So what's up, gentlemen? We just got
Oh,
home.
What's happening?
John. John, dude, you
That's
need
a
to
great
keep,
Daredevil.
John, you need to keep that series
Kevin
going
Smith's right.
with the movies.
Yeah, I've got more that I need to post. I felt like I was spamming people.
No,
I needed to
good.
slow
What
it
up,
down and
Carlito?
bleed it out.
So
What
John,
up, Carlito?
I need you. When are you coming to visit Tony over here so we can all hang out?
I mean, I would hope next year that my goal is to try to time a con with maybe traveling with the family. Figure out if we can do New York, something in that area.
You know what? Heteronormative living is so freaking depressing. Like, let me time my life around children and spouses. Shut up. Get on a plane and come visit and be like, honey, I get this 3 days. I'm coming back, and you get your 3 days.
In a 4-year or 3-year span, I've done 2 solo trips back east for cons. It's getting to the point where it's like, well, this is extreme. Like you're spending a lot of money on this stuff.
Carlito, you better get your ass to Heroes next year because I'll be there.
I'm just so
I think you gotta get your butt to Terrificon.
I do.
I want to do that too. I do want to do that.
I was born in Stamford, Connecticut, so I kind of owe myself a trip back.
Oh, nice.
Daredevil visionaries.
What's John gives me Mr. Fantastic vibes, but
yeah.
Also Negan.
Yeah, that was somebody called me Negan. I think they were trying to make fun of me, but I was like, that's a compliment. I'll take it. And then
I feel like
Dr. Howe.
Actually, I can't think of a way to follow that up in a way that I.
So, John, do you have anything you want to show off?
I mean, I've been trying to pick my new omnibus that I'm going to read now that I finished off
Let's
the.
see these. Let's put John on the screen.
I finished off this
again,
omnibus.
John. Thank you for coming on, man. I've been
thanks for inviting me, man.
You're always welcome to join.
So I went through the first volume of Ms. Marvel with all the the Claremont Mystique and Rogue storylines.
How were they?
That's cool.
It was actually really good, and it was an interesting look at like Bronze Age female superheroes. I think there's some interesting, and I'm gonna have JP and he read it as well, and I think we're gonna discuss it maybe Wednesday night. I know on Wednesday night. Sorry.
On your channel.
Yeah.
Cool.
Both of us really liked the character, and she's got a very bizarre evolution with some very odd
the Brie Larson
issues.
Miss Marvel or no?
I'm fine with her. I don't have any problems with it. I liked the first movie a lot, and I haven't seen the second one. I haven't seen the Marvels one. I'm a little behind on my MCU movies.
Why? Why are you doing this to me, John?
Because you're Cliff.
You need to watch that movie. I need more people to understand and join in.
I want to see it. I haven't even seen Ant-Man and the Wasp yet. Or Quantumania. Sorry, was it Quantumania?
Quantum, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I'm a little behind.
That one was pretty good too. People, I don't know. We'll see.
I rewatched Wakanda Forever recently, and I really enjoyed that.
Wakanda Forever is a beautiful movie.
It gets a lot of grief that I don't think it deserves.
It gets a lot of grief because people want their Black Panther. Who knew?
I mean, I get it. But if you
just cast it.
I don't think you should hold that against the movie. They're trying to do within the constraints that they've got a story that's most interesting and useful to the MCU, but also like a farewell to Chadwick. I think they're trying to do a lot of things, and I think it works for the most part. And I love their version of Namor. I think he's actually fantastic. I really do like.
He's wonderful. I hope we see more of him.
I do too. So the omnibus I think I'm going to do next is probably the Catwoman of East End, Brubaker and Darwin Cook.
Very cool.
Nice.
It's a big omnibus, so it's going to take me a while to get through it.
Yeah.
So I'm jumping back to a DC volume this time around.
You ever go to Ollie's and see what they have?
I haven't. Now, I'm not near an Ollie's, so it's pretty far. It's something crazy, like 2,000 miles to the nearest Ollie's.
I have to say, I went to Ollie's for the first time. I don't know if it's just the one near me. Little disappointed because they had volume 27. Well, I don't know. What do I need? I haven't read the other one. What am I doing with 27?
But they usually have the early volumes, at least at the one I go to. But they do have, sometimes they have omnibuses. And they might only have 3 or 4, but
I'm lucky.
Like $9 instead of $50.
Or that's fantastic if you can get that.
I'm just switching to my computer because my phone's dying. I'll be right back.
You're good.
All right.
My
Oh,
my
like,
LCS has always been great about having a huge 50% off section, and oftentimes it's like brand new, still shrink wrapped stuff that they just want to clear out.
Yep.
So I've often like snagged an omnibus here or there from them
Right.
that way. And then
Man,
if
I
they
wish
can give
my
me the normal
Sure.
discount for a brand new just produced omnibus, I try to support them instead of going wherever the heck else.
That's what I did
But
when the Absolutes came out for Sandman. But then I found the
in stock
annotated one for
trades has been my
$9.
go-to spot. Right? If you can, do it.
But I support him even though he's a crappy shop. He doesn't do
That
variant
sucks.
covers. He
Yeah.
just doesn't do enough business to get the variant covers and do all the stuff I'd like to get.
Yeah, and you
He
know what?
concentrates on war games. He sells thousands of dollars of Warhammer crap a week. He
See,
doesn't
there
worry
you
about
gotta find another way to make ends meet sometimes.
Hey,
That is fascinating.
There we go.
Oh my God! It's a Pizza Rat clone. Who are you? I am Rat Pizza.
Wow, real Reed. I bet that's a trip watching it.
I'm Gabagool Reeds.
Oh no.
Doom Patrol was good. I like Doom Patrol. That was a good series.
Yeah, I like Doom Patrol.
Even with Brendan Fraser.
Me and Becky are rewatching that right now.
Wait,
Yeah,
was
you just said
Brendan Fraser the movie where he walks downstairs? I forgot what movie it is. And he's like, the person speaks Spanish, and then he speaks back, and he's like, yo soy español. He's like startled. I love Brendan Fraser. He's so
he's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. I liked the Swamp Thing series they did too. I really wish that had not got screwed up over taxes and crap and got canceled.
I haven't watched a TV series in ages.
It was filmed, I think, in South Carolina, and I don't know, they did some tax laws changed and they had to move states, or it wasn't worth it, or something like that. Something interesting.
Sounds like all the above.
Yeah.
They pulled an Amazon.
Right.
I'm watching Cobra Kai right now. That's my show right now.
Oh
nice.
Yeah. I've seen quite a few of those episodes.
I heard it's a pretty good show.
I wasn't watching by choice, but it's good. My cousin's into it.
It's the original actors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ralph Macchio and what's the other guy's name?
It's William Zabka.
That's it.
In real life.
So I was cheating a little bit, and I went to on the New Comics website, and I was looking like what reprint comes out soon. And I was talking to Kevin. It was too bad it's like $15. I'm not surprised it is. It's Muhammad Ali versus Superman.
It's because it's reprinted in the Treasury format. It's going to be a big Treasury size facsimile edition with a full cover. It's probably going to cost $20 for that one.
Are you going to get it?
I doubt it. I might get the regular facsimile. I used to have the original, and I'd swear I still had it somewhere, but it's not with my Superman versus Spider-Man, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to have they had the original Star Wars 6 issues. It was 2 different Treasury volumes, I think.
Isn't there a Star Wars key issue by, I forgot who it is, with the rabbit on the front? The first appearance of whatever that rabbit is. The space rabbit.
I don't know that
one. That rings a bell. I know the last issue is a little higher than most of them because it was short printed. What is that? 109?
What? I'm trying to think what the series Kami vs. Tony was telling me about. It's a really good Star Wars series. Is it Age of Empire or? Don't remember.
I haven't read anything Star Wars since the 1990s.
Oh, dude, I picked
Before
up
the
my
prequels came out.
LCS's. I picked up my LCS's cover for Star Wars Marvel 1, their version of the cover. I think I've shown it 100 times. You've seen it, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's very Empire Strikes Back like. That's why I picked it up, and it's actually a pretty good story.
Very cool.
So, Cliff, do you want to make more emphasis on the so good part? Are you kidding me, Cliff?
What on So Good of Doom Patrol? Yeah.
Well, it's all in all caps, Cliff.
Yes. It's for emphasis. Yes.
You like putting emphasis on things, don't you?
You know what? You keep talking like that, Mister. You know, you're gonna get your soul sucked out. You're gonna be like, oh no.
I'm excited to get roasted by you and Louie. Dude, meeting Louie in person. Dude, you know what makes me happy? Whenever I see Louie's Instagram, I go to it. When he dressed up as Spider-Man and the little kid came up to him and hugged him, I always
Yeah.
cry. I'm like, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
All right, guys. I gotta head off for now. Work tomorrow.
See you, Pizza. Talk to you soon, man. Thanks for
Thanks
coming
for having
by,
me.
man. Appreciate
Don't be
you.
a stranger,
You're always
man.
welcome.
So, John, I got to meet Tony in person.
You got those cheek grabs.
Cheek grabs, neck kisses. You know, it got to the point where I said to him, because he's kissing my neck, I'm kissing his neck. He's grabbing my ass, I'm grabbing his ass. He's got both cheeks, I've got both cheeks, and I'm like Tony. I was like, if this is gay chicken, I play to win.
Yeah.
You know,
Buy me dinner first.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish you could have done the DJ Links thing, man.
What do you mean?
Where
The
you
swing.
spin
The
'em,
swing. Yeah. No. He apparently his wife asked him to help with something like a normal household task, right? And it blew his back out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So he's like, you got it. So every text we send, where are you? Where are you? I'm here. I'm there. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you.
Has he always had back problems?
You tell me. You've known him longer.
I haven't known him that long. I mean, I watch his channel off and on.
He has
That's weird.
slept in your home.
Oh, I thought you meant DJ Links. I'm sorry, Tony.
Oh, Tony. No, he wanted to do the DJ Links thing because when DJ Links ran to me, hopped on me, I put him on this leg, and I did the twirl.
Got it.
So that's what we wanted to reenact that with Tony. And it was
Got
like,
it.
"Look, you can't pick me up. You can't pick me up.
Cliff, I know what you can reenact instead. Titanic. You have to.
Yeah, Tony has had back issues in the past and some leg issues, I want to say.
I'm still convinced. I thought of this theory. I don't know what you guys think. Hear this. Perry is the illegitimate child of Tony.
I mean, he used to be the illegitimate child of Bueller back in the day, but Bueller's clearly showing him up. Grandpappy's not playing.
No, I think Perry is the long lost son of Tony.
I would buy it.
The way he gives Tony shit, oh, it's hilarious.
He's certainly young enough. Perry's a baby.
Yeah, Perry's like a year older than me.
Then you're a baby too.
Yeah, I know.
No, you definitely. No, you definitely are, Boggs. You're there.
Oh yeah.
You still got the power of youth on your side.
Somehow, some way. But no, yeah. I invited Jigs. I don't think he saw the message.
You read anything good lately, Will?
But dude, that Between the Lines episode is gang. Oh my God, so many questions for Papa.
We were talking about Ollie's. I went to Ollie's today and I bought one of their little mystery packs of comic books for $5.99.
What'd you get?
Well, I bought it because I'll show you how it was when I got it. When I pulled it out, you could see the top and the bottom. I bought it because the Donald Duck. I need that.
I don't see it.
That's worth the $5 to me.
I don't see it. Yeah.
Stuff should change automatically when I think about it.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah,
What
for
the
$5,
hell?
that's worth it to me.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just
What
about.
else did it have?
And on the back, it had. I now have 3 copies of this.
Oh, I love.
They got one in like every freaking mystery bag out
I
there.
love that cover.
It's a cool cover, and I like
I
the
love
story.
that cover. You know I do.
But then I opened it up, and well, I could see this.
What the heck? Never heard of it.
Witchblade. I've heard of Witchblade. Cool artwork.
Yeah.
Full graphic novel.
Hmm.
And then the other two, I was happy to see.
Ouch.
Oh,
Or two more
nice.
Disney comics that I didn't have. So,
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, they're the later Disney that are fairly, you can find them in dollar boxes.
Yeah,
But
there's a store near me.
I'm still
It's
working
not
on
a
completing
comic
the Uncle
store.
Scrooge
It's
set,
like
so I need them.
it's a comic and a music store, and they have a dollar comic thing I may go through in a few days.
I'll work my way through the ones at the comic store, but they never put anything new in there. So once I'm done, it's done.
Is the guy who doesn't do the variants, is he like an older guy who's just lazy and doesn't care?
Oh, he's retired. He makes all his money. He owns the store and pays people to run it, and he makes all his money off gaming and
Yeah, he's too lazy. Hopefully it gets a new owner sooner or later.
whatever it is.
Do you
Warhammer.
think do you think it needs new ownership?
I think it wouldn't matter. It's the town. There's not a big enough people into collecting comics
Is
in the
there
area to
is there
support.
another comic store you can go to besides
He gets
the
maybe 50 people that have a subscription service, and that's not
hmm.
enough to get
Is there
the big
another
variant
comic store
covers
you
or
could
any
go
number
to
of covers.
that's better?
South of Atlanta, nope.
Mm.
I have to drive
I'm
80
thankful.
miles to get to a shop in Atlanta that
There's
I
like
can get anything I want at.
yeah, there's
Wow.
like there's three LCSs
There
near
was a
me.
good
I
one
go
in
to the
Macon, but they closed last month.
there's two LCSs I go to. There's one that's 15 minutes, 20 minutes from me, 15 minutes from me, and there's one that's 10. I like the one from 15 minutes away from me, Rebel Base. I like that one a lot. I don't
Do
have a
most of
pull
your
list.
shops do most of your shops diversify to do other things as well besides comics?
Mine?
Yeah.
Not really, no. There are some
Yeah.
action figures at Rebel I want to pick up. Like the
My
new
shop used to
Deadpool
do
figure.
like skateboard decks. Like you could get your decks and your trucks for your skateboard.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it was called like Nuclear Comics and Skate, and it was kind of cool because it was like art, and local artists could do their artwork for their decks and things and hang them in the store, and you could buy them.
There's one in Atlanta called Criminal Records, and it's known as a comic store, but it has records too. So it's a vinyl and comic store.
You know what's funny is
It's
there's
really
a shop
badass
30
store.
minutes from me. I don't go to it a lot. I've been there once, and there's a short on it actually on my channel where I do vlogs at blah 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 and see what I pick up, and I'll do a video later on what I pick up on another video. Heroes aren't hard to find. It looks small, but it's the comic store that puts on Heroes Con.
Yeah, they're a big name store. I think
In
they
Charlotte?
have
Oh yeah.
locations in Atlanta too.
Oh, they have
Not
one.
sure.
Yeah, it was so funny because I was next to their booth and the guy is just going on about Heroes Con or whatever. And I'm like, are you here? Like, are you here preaching about Heroes Con? He's like, of course. He's like, I'm educating people on Heroes Con. And I'm like, that is so funny. I was like, well, I'm going to try and go this year. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, no, I'm already a lock for going next year because Paul in the 619, thank God for his friendship. He said, I don't care. I'm coming from San Diego. I know you live in Shaw. I'm buying you a 3-day pass. No ifs, ands, and
I
buts.
just got to get a pass. I'll sleep in my car. I can drive the 5 hours.
I wouldn't sleep in your car in Charlotte. Just
Jesus,
heads up,
Kevin.
Kevin.
I did that at Dragon Con a few times. Get up there early and pass out in the car.
Kevin,
Actually,
if Cliff
it was
gets
so
a
damn
room,
hot
Cliff will
because they
let
have
you
it
stay with
Labor
them.
Day
If
weekend.
I get a room, you can use the shower. But because as far as I'm concerned, that's just benefiting all of mankind.
Who's your roommate going to be? Is it going to be
Me?
Louis?
Me?
Yeah, if you go to Heroes.
I think it's going to be Will.
Cuppy?
Yeah.
God, I love Cuppy. So, do you want to hear a fun hero story? So, I was, as you guys know, I was there one day, and everyone's dispersing before the meet and greet. It was like 2 hours till then. And I'm like, dude, what am I going to do? I'm going to be so bored. Cuppy and Izzy are like, hey, man, what are you going to do? And I said, I don't know. I'm bored. They said, let's go to a bar in the epicenter, which is like full of restaurants and stuff. So we had all got a beer, and then we all walked back to Cuppy's Airbnb, which is like a 20-minute walk from the Euroscon. And dude, it was a cool Airbnb. I think it was like 100 and something per night. It was one bedroom.
Nice.
There was there was a bathroom. There was a place you can do your laundry. Yeah, Cuppy was living like a bachelor.
Yeah, if you can get a good Airbnb, man, that's sweet.
But
And
no,
John
yeah,
just
it's
drinks
funny
Bachelor.
because you know what's funny, and I've told people this. I was in comic cards before, and I still kind of am. I have to sell some of my cards. Copying those guys opened their arms to me full on wide because when I entered the building, the only person I was expecting to meet up in the building, when I entered, was Evil Mike and Trev. And it was actually Marcus and Evil Mike. And I go up to Mike and I said, Where's Trev? And you guys probably heard what happened to Trev where he was in the hospital. He got sick. So he couldn't make Heroes to the last day.
Man,
So yeah, and then I walked downstairs and everyone's like, oh, like I'm gonna kill Izzy, I swear to God. He comes to me, he's like, I told you Fox we'd get you in. I said, Izzy, no one helped me get in. I had to pay for myself to get in. If you got your butt upstairs, you could have gotten me in somehow. I didn't want to pay to come in, but I did. But yeah, no, it was. Next year, what I'm gonna tell myself is I'm gonna buy more things, and I'm gonna record. I didn't record crap.
That's okay. Everyone else did for you. You're in
Dude,
everybody's
Marcus's dude.
Right.
I'll praise it forever. Marcus's video was the best. How he got everyone when he saw them, he zoomed in on their face and put their channel.
Yeah.
Marcus killed it in that video.
He's a good dude.
Oh, Marcus is funny as hell. I want to say the funniest guy, and I swear he sent me one of his evil layer coins, is Pocan Joe sent me a freaking thing saying Will Pocan. I swear he thinks I'm like his son somehow.
He's a funny guy too, yeah.
Pocan, oh dude, Pocan's hilarious. Let's see.
I hung at Baltimore Comic Con with him a few years back.
Oh,
before
Pocan's funny, dude.
Yeah.
Pocan's hilarious. Durs is a really good dude in person also. Adam,
I bet.
good guy. I have no complaints against anybody. I didn't have any grudges against anybody. Louis was funny because when I met Louis, I hugged Louis and I'm like, I don't know if you know who I am. I'm Bugs. He's like, Bugs. And he pulls out his whole Spider-Man display and shit.
Everybody on
Oh my
YouTube
God.
knows who you are, Will.
Dude, no, Louis. Well, I had to introduce.
I went looking for Louis every day at MegaCon and could never find him. He was always like, no, he went over that way. No, he went over there. No, he's over here. And he was
Dude,
the only
Louis
person at
is
MegaCon where I did not end up
Cliff, you've
meeting.
met Louis in person, right?
I have not.
What? Dude, Louis in person is hilarious.
Dude,
He was
like,
always in the cosplay area.
I gotta do. I don't know. I gotta First of all, I have seen all Lunch Money, Mon, and No Good all seem to and 3 Men in the Basement all seem to have intertwined. I was in the wrong. They looked like they had so much fun, and I had a wonderful time, but I was so loose and disconnected. They all seem so very together and so very, Did
you meet up with Izzy?
No, Izzy couldn't make it.
I will say Lunch Money, No Good, and some of those guys are in the Council of X group, like the X-Men group. That there's a chat on Instagram. If you've been on their show one time, you're now part of that. You can join that chat group.
There's another council that I need to become part of.
I will say right now, lesser council, but it's still a second council. Yes.
My quest.
Cliff, when am I going to be a guest on the council?
But it's an X-Men thing. I know X-Men is you're not as big an X fan as you are, other comics.
Cliff, I want to be a guest on one of the shows.
Your DC ranks above X-Men.
I'm sorry. Was I not side by side with you
I'm saying
about Aurora bashing that freaking glass.
I'm just saying above. I'm not saying
into Wolverine, teaching her how to pull them triggers. Was I not there for you? Did we not storm the tower to rescue Forge together? Were we not there? Was that not our night? Did that not happen?
I'm just saying that it's a close second. JSA seems to be right above it, is what I'm saying.
I don't even understand. You people don't know me at all. All right? All right? I can't even. What is okay, first of all, Superman Day and Night and Legion of Superheroes, they're there because it's just my entry level point, right?
There you go.
But immediately followed by X-Men and Teen Titans, because of course I was birthed into that scene where they were the most popular comics ever.
Yeah, me too. Breathe. Just breathe.
None of you know me. None of you know me. None of you know me.
Enlighten us, Cliff.
No wonder that horrendous expose video was made, and it wasn't my birthday.
Yeah, some crazy people said some awful things. I don't know what's going on.
Say, you know who else?
There was a poor editing job hiding your face, Josh.
Or hiding the sign right behind me.
Yes.
You know what? Who else was fun and hilarious to me was Bob. Bob is funny.
Yeah. Oh.
God, he's funny. There's a few guys I know who went to Heroes that I didn't meet, and next year I'm for sure gonna meet them. Like, who did I not get a picture?
Is Heroes like the local con for you, Will?
Yeah, it was my first year going.
I'll be right back.
I want to meet BLC.
Sure.
I want to meet Jigs in person. There's a few others. So, John, do you have any comics you want to show? Or Cliff? Oh wait, you already showed some.
I haven't picked up anything for this week, obviously, because it's still Monday. I've just been going through stuff around here because I've got a buddy of mine who wants to do his name. He goes by Panels, Pixels, and Pages, or Pages, Pixels, and Panels. His name's Kavi, and he used to do an original art hour every month where he would have community members on who collect original pieces, whether that's like commissions or sketch covers or whatever, or actual pages from the comics. And he wants to start doing it again. He had an injury that kind of waylaid him for a while. So he wants me to come on, and I was just going through my anything that I've got that's kind of like original art.
Dahmed did a sketch of Deadpool for me.
Yeah, I've got an Izzyverse cover.
Did you see my Izzyverse cover?
I don't know.
What? Who is that?
That's Department of Truth. That's the lady in red.
So
this is a Department of Truth blank.
I'll be back. Just wait.
Yeah. And then I got one from California Blend.
Ooh.
Gabby did a Green Lantern. Joe Mullen from Far Sector.
Is that original art?
Yeah, this is an original art cover.
Holy shit.
She's like,
that's wild.
She also did this Batman painting here behind me with the Batcave.
Oh, that's dope.
Towards it.
I'm blown away.
Yeah, that's her as well. She goes by, her name's Gabby, but she goes by California Blend. And a lot of people like Stay Puff, Sean have like her artwork behind them on their wall during their shows and stuff. So she did this one.
Dang.
And then let's see, I got some stuff from these. Those are just like more community artists. So like Karate Kevin.
Dang.
Some of you might have met him wasn't he at Terrificon?
I did not meet him, but I know he was there.
And he did a Wolverine for me.
That's a nice movie.
Yeah. And then I got a Roscoe. I have to have a Roscoe. Everybody should have one.
I need
except me, apparently.
Well, I paid good top dollar for this at Comics Curing Cancer a few years back. Because my daughter, my oldest, loves Stranger Things. And I was like, dude, that's such a great Stranger Things piece. Let's see what else. Oh, somebody did me as the greatest American hero.
Believe it or not.
Anybody remember that show? Probably just me and Cliff.
I'm singing the song. I'm walking.
I said probably just you and me. Like that's the one.
You know what?
Another-
Too bad.
Yeah, not enough gray in my hair now for that. And then I got an X23 cover done. This is by Chin Potter. He goes by Sin Potter sometimes.
Awesome.
So those are just like the community pieces that I've sort of collected over the years.
Nice.
I have some that are like, I got this from C3 last year.
Dang.
This is Todd Aaron Smith, one of the guys who worked on Batman the Animated Series.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah, this was
Oh
a
my
really
god,
cool piece.
Bondage Batman. Did you request that, or he just went for it?
No, a community member donated this piece to C3.
Oh my god, I want to know who, because they were right up my alley.
I mean, I don't know if this was just at Todd's like spot when they went to see him at a con and they just bought. I don't think they were commissioned it.
Then Todd,
It might have just been Todd's kink. Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to talk to Todd about that.
There it is.
It's a lot like Tim Sale.
No, it's Todd Smith is his name. And then I'm an X23 fan, so I commissioned this piece.
Nice.
Did you get the newest comic book day, or was it a few weeks ago, the X23 cover?
I haven't. No, I haven't read it. Is it any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll send
This
you
is-
a picture of what it looks like so you can order one.
This is her as the Talon version from towards the end of the Hickman era or the Krakoa era. This artist is really cool because he'll give you like samples and then you can kind of pick which one you want and then he'll draw that one for you out. He'll
that's
do the whole
dope.
thing.
Wow.
So these were some very. He's like, which
good.
pose? Like, do you want her attacking? Do you want her like standing over it in victory? Do you want her relaxing on it? Like, what do you? Yeah. And then Nightwing fans, here's a page from Nightwing, the current run of Nightwing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this is a Bruno Redondo page, but it's a mono print. He's a digital artist.
Right.
It's got a little Nightwing mask down there at the reveal of Nightwing's identity.
Very nice.
Oh, and there's I've got a Poison Ivy page from the current, obviously the ongoing series that she's been doing. Whoa. It's got a little Batman there at the bottom.
Oh, a full splash page.
Yeah, it's like it breaks the different panels, but the Floronic man is basically running at her in her vision, and she's having like a mental kind of breakdown, and the vision of Batman is invading her mind.
Cool.
I love how it like just breaks all the panels are just broken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just pulling stuff out
Cool.
I don't have a massive collection, but I've got a nice collection. So I'm just trying to
did
scan stuff.
commissions for Heroes Con, and
Yeah?
I said I want an Anakin Skywalker.
Nice.
Episode 3.
Oh, great one. Look at the color work on that.
Woo.
I'll
That's
go full
fantastic.
screen to make it look better.
That looks great.
I know. I like how it's red over here.
Yeah. The light work, the color work is so good.
I know. I was like, yes. I think he did a Darth Maul for Trev, and it turned out well too.
Nice.
It was only $40. I need to get a Roscoe eventually, though.
That's going to be my bigger goal, I think, for C3 this year is just the original art stuff.
Yeah.
If I can beat Hoarder's high at anything, because Scott's going to buy everything.
Yeah. I wonder what the biggest book so far donated is. I know there have been some big ones. I hope we can reach the goal this year. It's going to be tough.
It's gonna be tough. But I got an original Justice League Dark page signed by Joe Prado and Adriana Mello that they donated to Comics Train Cancer. I got right now CBCS has my fully remarked Tony Dodson Miracle Man 0 for Comics Train Cancer.
That's an awesome one too.
and I have an original piece in the car by Ryan Gary Brown for Comics Curing Cancer, and he signed this TMNT #1 exclusive.
Yeah.
As you can see here.
Nice. I don't know what I'm gonna donate. I need to find something eventually to donate.
Your time and your money, Boggs. Your time and your money.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to probably buy anything during C3, even though it's around my birthday time. Cliff will buy me something.
I mean, it depends on if I take pity on you. I mean, but you know, if you need tips on how to put yourself on Retman.com, I mean, just come to me and I'll work it out for you. You know.
Good night, Beck.
And and when you build the profile online, like you set the tone, you tell people what you are and are not willing to do. It's great.
Didn't DJ get something big from here at C3 last year? Oh wait, they're not allowed to bid on stuff, are they?
Are they? They are allowed to bid on things. Mark has bid on things in the past. I mean, it's for charity. I don't feel like we should be setting these kinds of rules.
Right.
I'm trying to think who's on Only Subs this week. Is it Rich?
On what?
Where's Rich live? Is he Virginia?
What? Comics Cap Rich?
Yeah.
He's in New Jersey.
He is? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, no, I've met him more than once.
I heard Rich is a really cool dude.
He is absolutely lovely. And let's see. Only Slabs.
I always think he looks like the guy who plays Anakin from the Clone Wars series. Matt Lantern or whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, we just had Dr. About. The next one is Hetty Comics. And then after Hetty on the 31st, which is my mother's birthday, in which the morning I'll have Rob Fatsex on Comics and Coffee that morning.
What are you doing for your mother's birthday? Taking her to lunch?
I'm taking her to the casino, baby. The casino. That's what she loves. That's where I'm going to take. I'm not going all the way back to Mohegan Sun, but I will take her out to Monticello to Resorts World.
Do you guys get like a room and stuff?
Yeah, she usually gets a comp room for her birthday, so it's perfect.
Nice. How long do you guys go for? A few days?
Just one night. That's it. My mom likes to gamble. We'll go broke. Although there was one night that I was rolling for her, and that was kind of going well, but she was like scared, and I need to get that fire and magic back for me, and she needs to bet with the hard rollers. There was this old man. It was my first time rolling ever, and my mom doesn't want to roll, and I'm like, why do you not want to roll in your old age? I was like, I've seen you roll dice before, lady. So I roll for her, and my dice fly across the room. And this old man says, never roll again, and walks away from us, right? So, but the girls at the table give me dice. I start rolling. It was okay. It wasn't great. I'm very strong when I don't want to be. So we go to another table, and now my mother's like, you play Hero Clicks or whatever that game is. Come on, you play Dungeons and Dragons, So, I put a little more love into the roll, and I was on fire. And then the old man comes back while I'm on fire, and he's betting hard. And I'm like, follow his bets. And she couldn't. She was too scared, And then of course I finally crapped out. But I had a few minutes there where I felt really good, and there was some money. There was some money happening, and everyone was cheering me. And you know how much I love being cheered, in and outside the bedroom. So it was a nice time.
Nice.
Yeah. By the way, I want something that I don't think exists. What do they call it? There's I want submissive masculine men. I want that to be a thing. I need that to exist. I don't want submissive femboys. Submissive masculine men. Manifest.
Oh, Does anybody have anything else they want to show or anything? It's up to you how long you guys want to go more.
I can't. I'm turning into a pumpkin, and I gotta go to work tomorrow. So this was my last long weekend joyride. I'm sure in the morning I gotta wake up and remember that I gotta do work and cry. It's gonna be great. Paperwork waits for no one but me.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys, you're great. Take care.
Good night, Cliff.
Hey, Cliff.
Hey.
Kevin, you still good for a little bit?
Yeah, for a few more minutes. It's only midnight.
Yeah, I know, right? What you eating, John? Popcorn?
Yeah, my wife makes spicy popcorn.
How do you
nice.
spice
Got
it up?
some cayenne and stuff, some Tabasco.
Oh
Nice.
man, I'll tell you. One time I almost screwed up the kettle. I managed a theater for 10 years, probably a dollar theater. Worked there as a projectionist before that. And, but yeah, we had the nice kettle, back before they went to all the theaters. Now it's air popped kettles, but this was pour some grease and oil in and good old. It was probably a 20-year-old kettle, nice and seasoned. And one night I said, "Man, I want some spicy popcorn. Take some of the jalapenos from the nachos and throw them in there with the popcorn." And those things were fire.
I bet.
But man, it was hard cleaning that kettle. They kind of made a little bit more of a mess than popcorn does.
No, when I went to see Deadpool Wolverine, I got the popcorn and went pop, 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 pop with the butter.
Oh yeah, I never liked the butter on it. I put the fake cheese salt stuff, but
Oh, you don't like butter on it?
I don't know. The butter just killed the taste to me. It tastes like butter. Might as well take the thing and just dump the butter in your mouth.
How long did you have that job, Kevin?
When it comes out of the bags and stuff.
How long did you have that job
That's
for, Kevin?
not very appetizing. Huh?
How long did you have that job for?
Oh shoot! I worked in theaters over 20 years.
Wow.
Part time. And,
What period?
First worked for Unite. Well, no, who was it? Regal. Back in the 90s.
I love Regal. I love Regal.
Let's put it this way: I was there in '94, and that's one of the greatest years for movies that exist to this day. Just wow! I can't even think of all the ones that came out in '94, but yeah, I think Lion King was the big Disney thing that year.
Was that Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction. Those were two that just
yeah, that was a good year.
And while I worked there, we had Waterworld, Wyatt Earp, Tombstone, lots of good movies. And I built those movies. And Waterworld was the maximum length that you could put on a modern day platter system and play through that play at a theater. We had all kind of problems with it. It was just too big of a movie, too heavy, when you went to move it, you had to have 5 people lift it up and move it. Where normally you can pick up an hour and a half movie, sling it under your arm, one guy, and walk it over to the other system. And it's like, all right, everybody, we got to move Waterworld tonight.
I've never heard of that movie.
Screens.
Waterworld?
No.
Kevin Costner, freaking 3.5 hour. Just.
Is it good or no?
No,
it's not 3 hours worth of good. It's got some memorable scenes and a decent story, I guess, but
and a big budget.
Way too long and drawn out. And what his budget went. It was the first movie to break 100 million because of hurricanes wiped out the $20 million set, and they had to completely rebuild it.
I wonder how much Ben-Hur made, because that movie was amazing for its time.
No, it's still up there in the top 50 probably of total ticket sales adjusted for inflation.
So I worked at a movie theater around the same time, probably early 90s. might have been, maybe it was more mid 90s, like 94 somewhere. But I was just the guy making popcorn and taking tickets and stuff.
That's what I started as, but I was a little older. So when the opportunity came up, I'm like, hey, I can do that projection stuff. And then once you do that, it's just a sidestep into. Actually, it was we're no longer going to employ projectionists. If you wish to keep a job, you will become an assistant manager and have to do all those and do the projection as well, because that's what they went to.
And that's when you left?
No. I became an assistant. Well, actually, I did go to school, went and did software engineering, and then decided that was just too stressful and about killed me. So I went to, drove me to drinking and drugs. I recovered and went back into theater, became a manager.
How many years sober are you now, Kevin?
This time, 7. Because after I lost my job at the theater, I went back out.
7 years, that's amazing, man.
But I'm back up to 7 now. But yeah, I worked as a manager from 2005 to 2015.
I'm trying to think how many years is
and
it?
I watched, and the reason I got laid off, as well as a lot of other people in the company, Georgia Theater Company at the time, it went from Georgia Theater Company to United Artists, and then back to United Artists decided they don't like being in the theater business, so they sold all the theaters back to Georgia Theater Company. But either way, when digital became the thing and they quit making film, that was the end of a lot of people's jobs. I mean, basically now a theater is one manager that sits in the office and runs the concession stand, and that's it.
Yep.
All the projection is run from the home office via satellite and computers. If anything, they get a hard drive shipped to them, and they go upstairs and they stick it in a mount. If anything goes down, they call somebody that works all over the state, runs to the theaters and fixes them.
Yeah,
gets paid a lot of money for that. But yeah, all the as far as working in the theater now, it's just a concession stand.
It is
all it is.
I'm lucky. I've got a small-ish like theater. I think it's part of the Regency group,
Regal.
but it's owned by like a few people in this area. Like they run these 2 branches, and they do those. And I've posted on my Instagram a few times. They do the like Wednesday throwback movie stuff.
Right.
So I went and saw, like, this summer I saw Airplane, I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah,
and then
they do that at Regal. That's Regal.
Okay.
Cinema.
I love Regal.
That's where I worked for.
It's great.
Regal's great.
It's a great facility.
Regal's a great company as far as theater companies.
Oh
They're
yeah,
far
like
better than one
I
I've
saw
built
the
or-
movie when I saw Deadpool Wolverine. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should go to AMC." I'm like, "Nah, there's a Regal like 5 minutes from my house drive."
Yeah, you're not really, you're close. Their home office is Knoxville, Tennessee, and they've got I think it's a 24 multiplex in Knoxville, and it's got a putt-putt in the lobby. And
Dude, that's
like
awesome.
a whole entertainment complex
Wow.
thing. That's their home office. The girl that was my manager back in the 90s when I worked for them has been at the home office for about 20 years now.
Huh.
And I still talk to her occasionally. Interesting girl. She grew up in going back and forth between London and Georgia. She's the only person I've ever met that has a Southern British accent. She said everybody in England thinks she's from, a hick from America, and everybody in America thinks she's a British Londoner.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, that theater got tore down. The last one I worked at is now a church.
Mm.
Huh.
They do that a lot in the South. They turn old theaters into churches.
So I double checked. It's actually not a Regal. This one is a Regency
Is it
theater.
Regency?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same satellite fee, because it's actually
Could be.
what Regal shows is something events. It's piped in by satellite.
Yeah. What are those things called? Yeah.
I imagine more than just they get it.
They seem to. This seems to be a little more mom and pop because it sounds like they're like picking and choosing what movies they want for each branch.
That'd be cool because they can show if they have a digital projector, they can show Blu-rays in it, and they look just
for sure. They just need to get the permission.
Yeah,
And,
they have to get the license, but that's not a problem. It's a lot easier than the days when you had to have a film delivered to you.
So, like in the summer, they try to do big summer blockbusters, like old. So they did Jaws and stuff like that.
Yeah. That was the first one, I think, that created the summer blockbuster. Right?
Oh my God, there's still. I just
following
checked.
year, Star Wars took it to its max.
They're still live with Papa. Jeez.
What's he doing?
They're still live with Geek Out with Roscoe.
On
that show's going for a while. Between the Lines.
Between the Lines is still going. Oh, that's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, but Papa has to type every answer, so it kind of takes a bit.
I had ROM as a kid. I had the ROM toy and the comics.
Sure.
What's it called? Yeah. I don't know much about Papa. Do you guys, or do you, John, or no?
No, I've gone on a couple of streams with him, but not a ton.
Yeah, I don't know much.
Oh, that ROM reminds me of Micronauts. That was really my toy of choice, and I love the comic. And I see they have what is it? I just ordered them. I didn't know they were out until.
How do I pull up a picture if I want to show it on here? I'm on a phone. I probably can't do it.
I don't know. Is there on the side or bottom? Is there a present button?
It could be.
Deadpool #1 has a Micronauts variant with him playing with the Micronauts characters, making them.
That's funny.
Did you get it?
I just ordered it.
Dude, show it. I want to see this. That's
funny. I mean, and it looks like the Micronauts #1, like Baron Karza standing behind it's Deadpool standing behind them, and he's playing.
John, I'll just send you the pictures of my X23 PC. Yeah, just Kevin, show it. I'd love to see this. I bet it's hilarious.
Well, first you got to see the. Because the facsimile came out as well.
For what?
Micronauts #1.
Ah.
Let me see how I can get this over here. Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's the original cover to Micronauts.
Classic.
And there's the Deadpool.
I love it.
That's just so goofy.
And then they have one for Spider-Man also that's just based on the layout.
Oh, yep.
Sure.
Man, I wish I still had my Baron Karza action figure.
Oh, he looks like Darth Vader. He must have gotten inspiration.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, Star Wars has inspired plenty for sure.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear the whole story about how George Lucas thought of the Darth Vader mask?
I don't think so.
So I think he went to a war shop in England and he saw an old German war helmet. And then he saw a gas mask. He saw, one sec, Kevin, saw a gas mask. And he said, what if our villain had these two and put them together? And he said, I got it. This is what he's going to wear.
Nice.
Okay,
I mean, that's the horrifying look for sure.
Oh, yeah. What are you looking at, Kevin? The figures? Are you going to buy one?
Nah, I was seeing what they were going for.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
1977. So it was actually, the same year Star Wars came out.
Yep.
Not Mark. John, do you collect figures when you see some cool ones in the wild?
I buy them. I don't know how much of a collector I am. I got.
Oh man, these were golly, that thing's $65. I used to have 4 or 5 of them.
Just got a Black Panther the other day.
Oh, nice. I'm trying to get a cool Batman like McFarlane with a soft cape, but those are
Got
expensive.
Savage Dragon.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, that's cool.
So I mean, I definitely buy them. You know, here's Kitty Pride with Lockheed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't call her. What's her name now?
Kate.
Kate.
Pride.
Well, I mean, you got to think at some point if your daughter was named Kitty, at some point she's probably going to be tired of being called Kitty.
Yeah.
That's
little
dope.
dark side.
Oh yeah.
So I got a few.
I can't tell you how many years
I never keep them in the boxes though.
No, hell no.
I'm not that guy.
I mean, I never heard anybody say his name until the cartoon, and it was like, oh my God, it's Dark Side. I thought it was Dark Steed.
Me too.
Oh, is it spelled seed?
Yeah, I mean it's spelled IED, right? No, EID. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not pronounced as grammar would dictate.
Yeah. What if he was British?
I mean, maybe.
Yes. Dark seed.
Well, there is some cool artwork in this Angelus book.
Kevin, have you started reading The Edge yet?
No, I need to do that.
Yeah, Marvin's coming on in 3 weeks.
Show with us. I want to know about his comic book before he comes.
He's good people.
Yeah,
he is good people. Yeah, I need to talk to Paul and see if we can have you on sometime, John.
Absolutely, you know me. I'm down.
Well,
you're another
I
one
think
that would
I
have
was
to
in
go
the
last and
chat
show
for
and tell.
Between the Lines, John, and I see Kevin Entropy Comics post, "Hey, I just picked up 10 more blanks for signatures." I'm like, oh no.
Man. I've got way too many sketch covers that I need to like pause until I get some of them completed.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Doesn't Kevin work for Hollywood? You said
he does electrical and lighting for he's done it primarily for America's Funniest Home Videos, that show. He's been their sound stage, for a long time as far as the electric and the lighting.
Dude, he must
but he does other events too.
Yeah, he must get.
We do a lot of movie filming in Georgia now. A lot of movies are made here. I know a guy that does that same thing. He sets up light rigs for the productions.
Once you're in the union, it's good work.
It must be because he's one of the guys that buys into the big breaks my local card shop does. I'm like, yeah, he gets these $1,000 hits.
Kevin's been in the union for a while.
Yeah, he probably gets paid well.
Oh yeah.
It's just it's just long hours, and you have days off, days on, and you don't get a choice. They tell you to go, you go.
Yeah.
Tell you it's I live in a non-union state, so there was no projectors union for me, but there was a projectionist union up in states that had them.
Sure.
Didn't protect them from digital.
Nothing's going to save you from technology.
Can't stop the progress.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to tell me, oh, they'll never have self-driving trucks. The truckers union won't allow it. Yeah, I don't think it works that way, man.
Yeah, right.
The people that pay for the trucks to move are going to go the cheapest route.
Oh, man.
But if you're a truck driver now, you probably ain't got much to worry about.
Yeah, it depends on where you're doing. I guess he's my uncle-in-law. He's a driver, and he's shifted around organizations a ton. I think he's just that kind of transient kind of guy. He doesn't really want to stick in one place, which I guess trucking is a good industry for him to be in.
Someone like that
mindset. Yeah. So he'll go to one organization for a while and drive in a certain area, and then he'll switch out, and then he'll go cross country for a while or go Pacific Coast, East Coast. And
I knew a guy that did that, but I know one guy that he's been driving trucks since we worked at Burger King in 88, 89. And he's been driving trucks since then. Wow. He left Burger King, went to truck driving school, and I think he's been with the same company. Cross country, back.
I think if you feel like they take good care of you and you can manage the strain of it, because obviously you're away from your family.
You know what would scare me as a truck
And
driver
he
if you
don't
have to
have
go
a family,
across
so
country is doing when you drive and you have to stop and you have to lock your tab, the
Sure.
sleeper
yeah.
tabs. I'd be
Yeah.
like, dude, I'd be paranoid. I'd be like, what's
They
that
got
noise?
little lockdown lots that
I
they
was gonna
can
say, yeah.
pull in. All
Those
the
and those
big
guys, you
truck
got to
stops.
know that half of those truckers are more are packing. You know,
Yeah, for
they
sure.
catch you breaking into their truck, you're
Oh,
gonna get a
they're
bullet
through.
before you get anything else.
Yeah, they have a pilot truck stop right near me, and I meet
Yeah.
him up there when he comes through town sometimes.
Sure.
And you can't go where the trucks go. Only the
Yeah.
truck drivers can go back there. It's guarded.
Yep.
It's
So how do you get back there, Kevin? He picks you up, or
yeah. He meets me at the store at the. They have showers and all this stuff for him in the store there.
Yeah. It's a whole other world
A
and
little
language that they
arcade, so I hang
speak.
out in the arcade till he gets.
dude,
Yeah.
I would just love to do it one day. Sit in the next to a driver and say, "Where are we
I've
going?
been
Oh, we're going
offered.
cross country."
I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really want to ride around in the back of your truck for a half a month or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fun watching him
I
on
forget
Instagram.
I forgot what the world record or the record of driving cross country is. Like in one
like
go.
fastest time.
Fast,
Yeah,
30 something hours
probably.
back. You said that movie I showed you the trailer for, Gumball Rally. That
Oh
was
yeah.
based on. Now they have a real race based on that called the Gumball Rally 2000 or 3000 or something.
Dang,
in
just
Europe.
imagine participating in that
You
shit.
can watch videos of that, but they had one back in the
Can
early
you
70s
drive
across the
past
U.S. like
people
that.
if they stop to
Illegal,
sleep and you're still awake?
bunch
You
of
could
rich
probably
people
go
with
ahead of
fancy
people.
cars.
Yeah. I'm sure Kevin's seen it, but I love Spirit of St. Louis is the same kind of thing. You know, it's watching Lindbergh, Charles Lindbergh,
yeah,
fly Atlantic and stay awake the whole time and try to keep your focus on, there's nothing to distract
John,
you.
I know you're an old
usually
school
with the
movie
car
buff,
races, they
too.
have two drivers that they swap out.
Yeah.
I told my friend, Kevin and I's mutual friend, have you ever seen Blue Max with George Papard? The World War II.
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
I'll send you the trailer.
Please.
It's
When was that
old.
made?
It's great.
60s.
I love it.
Yeah. Kevin, I'll send you the link to
I
it.
love it.
I
Yeah, I'm getting pumped.
Wait,
I'm on.
Kevin, maybe we could play it on here. Kevin, can you pull up YouTube?
No, but I can download it and present it and let you play it.
I got about 9 more minutes. Okay, Vlogs?
You're good, man. No worries. It's a quick trailer.
No, man, just like timing wise, I don't want to throw you off.
The Blue Max. George Papard. It's basically about a guy who is flying and he gets invited by Baron von Richthofen, the Red Baron, to join the flying circus. And he's like, no, I'm too aristocratic for you. I'm not going to join your flying circus. It's really good. My dad made me watch it and I loved it.
That's fantastic.
Ursula Andress is
sounds
in
like
it.
something my dad would watch. I bet he's seen it.
Yeah, I love
Ursula
old movies.
Andress is in it. I can't think of who else. Did you find it, Kevin?
Yeah, it's telling me it's age restricted content. Freaking movie trailer.
Oh, is it really? Oh.
Well, I can. It's the one I copied the link from. Let me try a different one.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk movies with Gary B on Thursday. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, what are you doing? Like top 10 movies?
I'm joining him for a 10-1-1, but it's not comics. It's DVDs and Blu-rays.
Like your favorites?
So I pulled 10 from my collection that are among my favorites or have a really original like format and with some cool extras. And then I pulled one that's got a story behind it because you're supposed to do one like that, and then one that's a spec play.
Yeah, I don't know
if you can find it, like pick it up kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my 10-1-1 with him, but it was fun.
Yeah, no, it's a fun show, and I wanted to do something non-comic, and I was like,
I want to be on the hot seat one day.
Yes, that's a fun show too. I had to beg to get on
Is
that
Digger
one.
Jim or Steve White going to be co-hosting? Did he
It
say?
was I had Digger Jim, yeah.
Jim is hilarious. I've met
He's
Jim in
great.
person.
I love seeing his like hunt videos with his metal
Yeah,
detector.
no, he's
So
cool.
good.
What's the percentage at, Kevin?
It's holy crap.
What? Didn't work?
I can watch. I'll watch it when we're done. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it any quick.
What the heck is that noise?
Okay, stop. That's supposed to be telling me what to type into this thing.
I'll just send it to you, John.
Yeah, I can search it and find it.
Oh, we'll shut it down here actually real quick because you guys have to go soon. First, I'm gonna go real quick. What I have coming up is tomorrow I'll be on Pawn the 619's Amazing Friends like usual. I'm on that panel with Kevin. Wednesday I'll be on the Bagging Boarding BS with Trev. Thursday, either Jigs or Barrett Behurst. Friday, I don't think I'll be able to make Aloha Friday because I work maybe early on Saturday. Can't remember. Saturday, nothing I can think. Or I'm stupid. Saturday, Kevin show. Sunday, no shows for me. Kevin, go right ahead. Where are you going to be the rest of the week?
I don't know. Aaron's. Trev's Wednesday.
Paul's.
Paul's tomorrow night. Trev's Wednesday. I forgot what day it is.
And then your show on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, John, you.
I'm hosting a breakdown of the Ms. Marvel Omnibus on my channel Wednesday night, 9:00 Eastern. And then I'm on Gary B's channel, 8 Eastern, Thursday, talking movies.
Cool. Thank everybody for watching. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night.